It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Not really sure how many bolts are on this bed. Get back to you guys when I find the rear two bolts. Alright, so we've pretty much, for our progress for the night, we're pretty much done. I mean, it's 1 in the morning. There's not a lot I can really do at the moment, but we did get most of the bed bolts out and got the passenger seat out. Passenger seat out. It's fucking dirty. Got all the bed bolts out but the rear, these two on the back side. They are back towards the back side of the frame. There's 2 bolts back there. I believe that's all of them. If not, I'll have to look up and see what other bolts there is. But for tonight, I think that's going to be all the work we do. Hopefully we can get the bed off soon, get the rockers cut out, and we'll be smooth sailing. Gotta get all the trim off the truck, get the fender flares off, look and see how bad the rust is behind the flare. Need to fucking take some type of heavy grit sandpaper and get down inside the drip rail. Get all the chunks of shit out of there. Other than that, I wouldn't mind getting the stock wheels on it and start tearing the front clip off. So hopefully we'll see that progress in the next week. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Hopefully we get more done. A bolt through there, hooked right there. We're just gonna pick it up here with the engine hoist, and then me and my dad are gonna grab that corner, and hopefully it all slides off smooth. So we'll see. Alright, so the bed is officially off. I didn't get to take videos of getting it off because I don't have a stand or anything yet. But we got it off. I did take some pictures of the process, so I'll be able to show you guys how exactly I got it off. I did it pretty much all by myself. And it is a big bed, so it wasn't even all that hard. Once we lifted the rear up all the way and then lifted the front half over and sat it on the tires, and then lowered the rear all the way down onto a set of tires, and then took a pipe, because I have a hole for a gooseneck, took a pipe and put it vertically in the hole and wrapped a chain around it and lifted it from dead center point, so it lifted the whole bed by itself. And then we were able to pivot it and put it right where it's at with pretty much no hassle at all. It was actually really easy. So now that is officially done. Thank God. Now that we got it in some better lighting, this thing is really not in bad shape. The older guy that had it for me took like really good care of it. Like, it has some like little bit of surface stuff, but like other than that, it's in decent shape. Like even the backside of the cab, like obviously the rockers need done. I've mentioned that before, but like there's no rust or anything. Like this is all solid all the way through. The cab mounts like in decent shape for its age. So it's like pretty cool. I'm probably gonna do like all the brake lines in the rear, because see that ABS solenoid or whatever looking a little crusty. Same with that line right there. So I'm probably gonna replace all that shit so I don't have to worry about it in the future. And then these shackle perch mounts, that's what I'm gonna call them, these, I want to replace because I noticed there's a hole. If you look down in there, there's a hole in it, and eventually that's just going to break off. So they look to be riveted on, so those will obviously have to be cut off, and I assume there's a bolt-on version. I'll have to look that up and see. And the shackles on it look fine. I don't know about the bushings, but we might do those. I don't know. And depending on how far we really get into it, I might get bags for the rear, just like tow bags, just so that, because when I tried to haul with this thing, it just wanted to sit inside the fender and rub. So we'll probably get some bags or something, just some, nothing crazy, just so that way when I do haul with it, I can just put some air in the bags and don't have to worry about anything rubbing. Ride a little better. I also noticed somebody had like put this homemade, I'm assuming this is like a homemade gooseneck hitch but if you look, it's like half-ass welded here and here, and the welds are like really shitty. It's hard to tell, but the welds look real shitty right here. So, and like, yeah, I don't know. I'm either gonna get rid of it altogether or fix it up. I wouldn't mind having a gooseneck trailer one day. But yeah, I think that's gonna be our update for the moment. I might, not sure yet, but I might start taking a wire wheel to the frame. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little more of an update of how things were going. So alright, so we did work on the truck some more. We started cleaning up the frame with a wire wheel and like a floppy disk or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's pretty cleaned up, but like you can still see how it has some grittiness to it, which I'm not really worried about. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a frame. But I'll probably get, because the disc I was using was a little worn out, so I'll probably get a new one and go over it, this section, a little more. But I'd say it's not too bad. We pretty much got from here to here and a little bit up on there. That's the only section we really got done. But we did get the trim off the truck. Turns out that trim that's been on the truck for 92 or from 1992 just doesn't like to come off. But I did use a heating gun or heat gun and this tool right here. That helps a lot with like getting in between it. But yeah, the trim's off, the LE badge. And then up to the other side. And then the trim's off on this side. So I just gotta get that 3M disc and get all the stuff off there. You can see the color it used to be, or it was. It's not a big difference in color, but you can definitely tell. It's the original color. This is what some dummies painted it. And the bottom used to be silver, which I wish it still was. Oh. It'll be black anyway, so. But yeah. That's our progress for the night. I'm definitely going in now. Tired. So. But alright guys. I'll see you guys again when we work on it again.